What is up, guys? Poledoo here, bringing you more Fire Emblem Engage. It's been a nice month, took a break, but we're back at it yet again, version 2.0, not 1.4 or whatever version +1 we were before. The expansion pass, the new Fell Xenologue has been added. The last wave, well, seemingly last wave of DLC has arrived. They might surprise us in the future with more. I don't really expect them to. But the big one, once you complete this new story, new allies will join your group and the Enchanter and Mage Cannoneer classes will become available, which were teased in some of the Divine Paralogs. Also, free content, you receive a set of Engage weapon refining materials when you enter the Somnial after clearing Chapter 4? Well, we're gonna boot up our main game clear save here. I don't know if this DLC scales or anything. I don't really know anything about it. I know the Japanese Twitter for this game has been going off, spoiling the whole thing pretty much. I have avoided all of that. So I don't even know if this, I know there are multiple maps. I don't even know if, oh, wow. That's actually a decent, 20 of every, actually lets you maybe use the system because it's kind of worthless unless you're really grinding relays and stuff. That's very sizable. Okay. I don't even remember what I was saying. I got caught off guard with how generous that was. Man, I've been doing Bow Emblem back to, now we're back here on the LP file. Very cool. Oh, we are in a post-game state. So I believe, do we just go to the world map? I don't know if this has scales. Again, I don't know anything about this. I know there's multiple maps. So this could just be map 1 episode. Oh, gotta get rid of all the skirmishes. Oh, okay. It showed it, but so many other things popped up. Something is happening at the ancient well. There we go. I still don't know if I finished my thought that I was having on how I want to structure these. Probably 1 map per episode, assuming they're kind of bite-sized chapter-y thing. We'll see.
Divine One, we have been getting reports lately of a strange presence coming from this well. I have not been able to find anything unusual about it, but perhaps you should investigate.
Yeah, nothing unusual at all. Not the mountains upon mountains upon mountains of weapons we've been throwing down in it. Nothing unusual. Fell Xenologue. You can access the Fell Xenologue from the ancient well. You do not have to complete it all at once. You can return to the world of the main story between chapters if you like. The Fell Xenologue also has a difficulty setting separate from that of the main game. Oh, interesting. Transform items, difficulty. Change the Fell Xenologue difficulty. Okay. I have actually not touched maddening in this game yet. I plan to do that soon, and with this out, I will probably do a full maddening playthrough soon-ish. Probably on Twitch, not here. I don't know yet. But definitely don't change it to normal. I think we just keep it on hard. Just to see how things go. To the Fell Xenologue. Begin. Fell Xenologue 1. Okay, so that makes it sound like it's a chapter thing.
Faced one way.
So yeah.
1,000 years separation.
That's how we'll structure this.
The other way. 100 years regret. Pray. Dream of my sorrow. Pray. Dispel the darkness from this world. The only light here is in memory. And the hope you instilled flickers. Alas, I know the truth. In this world, there is no salvation. In this world, there is no you.
Nice and cheery opening. There is no
Where
you.
am I? This isn't the Somniel. Who are you?
Wait. This female Alir?
I am.
The one we didn't choose.
No, it is no matter. My name lost its meaning long ago.
But I have this strange feeling, as if the two of us have met somewhere.
We have never met before.
Oh, it's the
Not in
emblem
any way
version.
you would understand.
Okay. How early is this Xenologue unlocked? Because I wonder, is this... Like, again, we're doing this a post-game setting. So, I mean, that spoilers abound, right? But if you were to pick this game up late, you know, get all the DLC, wonder when it opens so that you are presented... I mean, they didn't say anything yet, right? But that's what we're looking at.
I'm speaking to you from across the mirror.
Unless it's something else entirely.
You are my reflection, and my land's last hope. Please, I need your assistance. Will you save those who are important to me?
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Really? You accept my plea without hearing what it entails?
A mirror world. That explains the weird trailer. Okay.
I suppose I feel like helping you might ease some of my own anxieties. Almost as if this is a chance to get back something that I lost a long time ago. In short, yes, I'm here for you.
I'm glad to hear you say so. I was afraid you would refuse, since I'm unable to explain all the details. Suffice to say that the land I speak of is threatened by a foe with a wicked heart. The only hope for my people is for you to collect the 7 bracelets.
Bracelets?
Bracelets, yeah, not
In
rings.
my world, emblems dwell inside bracelets. You will need them in order to succeed. Now, I will transport you there. Those you encounter after arriving will guide you.
So we're going to be using the divine bracelet or divine paralogue bracelets instead of the main rings, which I like. It's more so like, because you could go grab those and then never really use them, especially with how many rings there are. So you get all those divine bracelets, you get the 12 main rings. Hard to pick and choose. Here's a scenario where seemingly only bracelets are available.
Will you and I meet again?
We will not. Nor have we ever met. Not even in this very moment.
This is all of illusion.
You speak so cryptically. Still, I get the feeling I will see you again.
Be off now. I thank you, and wish you good fortune in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my fellow divine dragon. My twin from another world. On your journey, I hope you feel joy, suffering, sorrow,
Thanks.
and love.
I think.
Because I will feel nothing anymore. I will never awaken again.
So bright.
Sister, it worked! Our prayers are answered!
After all these long years, at last our savior has come. You.
Is that?
Where am I?
You are in Lethos Castle. We have long awaited your arrival. Thank you for answering our prayers.
Okay, immediately, I was like, I don't know who's speaking to us. I really
I
hate
am
the one
Nell,
voice.
one of the dragons who resides here.
Not hers. Hers is fine.
And I am Nil, her twin brother.
It's nice to meet you, Nell. And you, Nil.
Nell and Nil.
I'm the
Okay.
divine dragon.
So you are the divine dragon.
Fate has made a cruel and mysterious choice.
It is such a joy to see you reborn.
Reborn? What does that...
The divine dragon is deceased. You fell in the last war. Our world has been consumed by darkness in the time since. We have long prayed for a savior to aid us, and your appearance seems to be our answer. It is unfortunate. I would have preferred never to see you again.
Damn, all right.
Nell?
But we are in desperate need of aid, and we do not have the luxury of choice. I will speak no more of it. Please follow me.
I'm so sorry, Divine One. She is rather more upset by this than I would have expected. She and the Divine Dragon have a somewhat complicated history.
Okay.
This is the Bracelet Vault. Here, our emblem bracelets are kept secure.
I see.
Upon that pedestal lies the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. It is the sole bracelet in our possession. The emblems within it are safely in slumber.
A fair, Marth parallel to start with.
There are 7 bracelets in total. We lost the other 6 in the war with Sombron.
So, he exists in your world as well.
I will explain from the beginning. The first dragons were born millennia ago, and from them came the divine and fell dragons. For a time, there was peace, until the fell dragons turned to conquest and destruction. With the world under threat, the divine dragons and the people prayed for salvation. And that salvation came in the form of beings from other worlds known as emblems. The emblems were manifestations of those ardent prayers for peace.
My sister and I were performing that ancient rite when you arrived. We thought a new emblem would appear to save us.
I mean...
And you got me.
Yes, it was quite the shock. I'm still a bit beside myself.
The emblems brought an end to the fighting, but only temporarily. 1,000 years ago, Sombron sought to exploit the emblems for his own ambitions.
We experienced that war firsthand. It was awful. The entire continent became a battlefield. The dragons and the royal families fought over the emblems until all sides were exhausted.
But as we stood upon the brink of annihilation, the divine dragons won a key victory. Lumera, the divine dragon monarch, imprisoned fell dragon Sombron at the cost of her life.
My mother died 1,000 years ago?
Her sacrifice bestowed peace upon the people even as they mourned her passing. But it was her successor who healed the wounded land and returned it to prosperity.
Her successor? You mean the next divine dragon monarch?
Yes. You.
The divine dragon monarch after Lumera was her own begotten child.
So I took the throne after she died. This is so different from the history of my world.
Yes
You
and
are
no.
a wonderful ruler. Under your reign, it seems like the world would be at peace for the rest of time.
Well, I guess 1,000 years. And it's like her dying and then you ascending the throne. It's like, no, it's not that different, but as the giant chunk of time where you were asleep or ruling instead of asleep. Okay.
But
Sure.
it was not to be. Sombron eventually returned, and another war began.
Whosoever gathers all 7 of the awakened emblems will be granted immense power.
Of course.
Sombron intended to use that power to exact revenge and restore the Fell Dragon's honor. To achieve that end, he was willing to set the whole world ablaze.
And I take it I lost this war.
No, not exactly. You and Sombron each slew the other. On the night of the decisive clash, you and he perished at the same moment.
Okay. That sounds like a win overall.
So the Fell Dragon is already gone? Then who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
An unknown malefactor is attempting to fulfill the late Sombron's ambitions.
They come
see.
and go without a trace. We know nothing of their whereabouts or appearance. All we know for sure is that, like Sombron, this individual wants to collect the 7 bracelets. In fact, we believe they already have 2.
1 in Lethos Castle, 2 in enemy hands. Where are the other 4?
Each of the 4 nations of Elios possesses one. They once fought under a single banner, but that changed drastically after your death. Now, with nothing to unite them, the little ones, the humans, bicker among themselves. Thus far, they have kept
The
one another
little
in check.
ones.
But war could break out at any moment.
I don't know if the Divine Dragon's army was ever truly united. I saw them argue, in this very castle, about which nation was to blame for your death. Which is absurd, of course. It was no one's fault.
Now that our savior has arrived, it is imperative we reclaim the bracelets. The conflict we have avoided for years will soon be inevitable. You may need to cross blades with people who resemble your own friends and allies.
I understand. I'll brace myself for that possibility. So, you're both divine dragons, like me?
What gave you that impression?
I mean, you said humans is like an other.
You said you were dragons, and you live in Lethos Castle, so I just assumed.
Did they?
Your assumption is incorrect.
What she means, Divine One, is
I was
that
like, I
we-
didn't catch that if they did.
Watch out! Assassins!
Oh my god, is it Fagato?
Nell!
She's a Fell Dragon!
My brother and I both. In this world, Fell dragons are born as twins.
Interesting. I do like the, oh, they said dragon, but didn't specify. Well, what, Manikeets? Hello, finally. In a game about dragons, only one of them transforms, and it's like 5 minutes into the game, and you, well, I guess 2 transform, really. One's 5 minutes in the game, one's at the very end of the game, and no one else, even though there are dragons present. I like the design, though. It's fun.
We severed ties with our father during the last war. We now fight against our misguided kin.
I cannot transform, but that does not stop me from fighting at Nell's side.
Interesting, okay.
Fell Dragon twins.
I suppose I simply assumed that you would already know what we were. It seems I was mistaken. If you will not aid us, you may leave. We will defend this world ourselves.
No, I'll fight with you. I don't care about your heritage. If you truly want to protect this world, I'll be your ally.
Oh, that's a relief. Now, let us march into battle together, just like the good old days.
Show us your mettle, Divine One. We shall see if you are truly the answer to our prayers.
Okay. And it made it seem like, maybe it was just weirdly set up, but it made it seem like he held her Dragonstone? Maybe that's why he can't transform? He is, like, is the stone? I don't know. Fell Xenologue deployment. In Fell Xenologue battles, your allies will have predetermined classes and levels. Their inventories are also predetermined, but you can swap items between units normally. Allies who fall in battle will return afterwards, regardless of your difficulty setting. There's no classic whatsoever. I don't know how I feel about that, even as an option, but I'm sure it's for like narrative reasons. But that hasn't stopped classic and casual before. It's just plot armor death. The Fell Xenologue features unique allies who will join you in each battle as guests. Nell is a powerful dragon unit. Nil is a capable support unit in conjunction with emblems, but it's not well suited to the front line. Losing either Nell or Nil will count as a defeat, so be careful in using them. Okay. Defeat question mark. There's a lot of units for the first map. Select. So are they okay? So they're my units. Interesting. I have my own skills still. Entail is an archer, not even a sniper. Can I change that by any? Let's see, inventory. Entail. There's no class change, no. Hold on, unit selection. What is the stat difference then? 15 strength. I mean, it's Panet, but okay. Wounded pride. We'll look at all of them growths and everything. I think I found the growths, but These are the weapons that we got out of the well, weren't they? Whenever the well update was added, like, hey, we found these. Okay. And I have Micaiah. Not Crom? Should I put Crom on for... Does it matter? I mean, given that this is not my Alir, like, from my playthrough, this Micaiah probably isn't the greatest thing. I'll grab Crom.
Crom, we go together.
Okay. What's in my inventory? Do I have any? Oh, wow. Is this... No, this isn't... Wow. Okay. So they do have, like, everyone outfitted with something. I'm gonna take a Killing Edge. I'm gonna take 11 Sword too. Might as well. I'm also gonna take an Armor Slayer. That seems like a good idea. Okay. Steel Axe, Tomahawk, Hammer. This is so weird. I have like all of these weapons already. Okay, nothing very different there. Steel Bow, Longbow, Killer Bow. Seems good to me. Vulneraries. What about... What other items are in the, like, other section? Just vulneraries. And do I have fists available? No. I'm unpromoted Dragon Child. Okay. I guess let's save. Do we have separate saves for these? We do not. Okay. Fine.
The enemy has most likely come for the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt.
Yeah, it's on my arm.
We must stop them here before they can reach its location.
Ooh.
Okay. Tiki. Wolf Knight. Question mark. Definitely not Fagato. Why would it be Fagato? 2 HP bars. Okay. And also these corrupted wolves. I didn't really get... I've since seen them a little better, but when we did the Divine Paralog for Crom, these do show up eventually. I ended them at the same time they showed up. They're really gross. Wolves with mandibles and... Ugh, but they take your max HP away with every attack, which is terrifying. But okay, so let's look at Nell here. Fell Child, Spear and Breath. What is her, like? The Elder of Twins with Fell Dragon Blood. She fights courageously alongside her brother. Her personal skill, Protective, if foe initiates combat against Nil? Grants crit plus 10 to unit. Oh, if foe... Oh, okay. So if Nil gets attacked at any point during... Okay, sure, that's strange, but all right. What does this do?
Yes.
No, not trade. There we go. 13 might, 9 weight, 80 hits, 1 range, has 20 dodge on it too. Her base is, ooh, kind of slow. Base 14 speed. What's more like the, okay. I mean, not the worst, I guess, with the numbers we're dealing with right now. What is Fell Spark? An attack using the power of a Fell Dragon halves foes' defense and res. As in, that's how it calculates damage, or is that a side effect? It does physical damage. Weaker than this. Okay. More accurate. All right. Well, I think I have her girls here. her growths are as follows, and again without class, so this is just her base growth. She has 55 HP, 30 strength, 40 dex, 45 speed, okay, 30 luck, 30 defense, 25 magic, 35 res, and 10 build. Very kind of split across the board. Almost reminds me of Alir's growths. They're kind of middling everywhere, and the class is what really augments one way or another. She doesn't seem too bad. Okay. Especially when you're recruit, like if this is her personal, just like a lot of personals in this game, honestly, you can kind of ignore it, especially if you're not using nil. It's just like, okay, plus 10 crit, cool, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, and then finally, Nil. So Nil, axe user, has a restore stave, but it's not. Huh. I guess we'll see how that pans out. Okay, base is, wow, very low. Good dex for an axe user, I suppose. 10, oh, the speed's not terrible, but -6 weight, because 6 build. Okay. The younger of twins with Fell Dragon blood, a kind-hearted young man who supports his sister. Personal wounded pride. When an ally within 2 spaces defeats a foe, grants +10 to crit to a unit for 1 turn. Now that's a much better personal skill. What does this axe do?
What do you need?
10 might, 12 weight, 70 hit, 20 crit. Okay. While we're here, am I able to see the breath from this menu? Yeah, just the raw might, weight. Okay, cool. But Nil's growths, well, not Nils, like Fire Emblem 7 Nils, Nil apostrophe S, are as follows. He has 70 HP, 40 strength, 40 dex, 35 speed, 10 luck, 45 defense. You get bulky? 10 magic, 20 res, and 10 build. Well, your base is, are you an est? Do I have these backwards? These are so weird. What? Okay. Well, like I said, any corrections that need to be made, I'll do in the comments down below. But those appear to be what we're dealing with.
Right away.
But okay. What kind of movement are we dealing with? 6 movement on these guys? Oh, they're also backup units. Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's real gross. Okay. Dang. Well.
Gotcha.
I got Lynn. So that should be all I need, right? Oh my god. What is the goal of this map? Am I gonna do it? The brand new map? Am I gonna continue to throw Lynn at things? You're damn right I'm going to continue doing it. Come here.
Hand over the bracelet.
Now I have you. I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Okay. Interesting music going on right now. We'll go with the killing edge.
Sleep now. Eat steel.
Okay. Nice. So let's see. You do have a tomahawk.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Okay, this music though. I'm gonna put Nell here. I really want to see Nell in action. I'll put Nil here.
Cute, right? But watch out.
Not
Those
cute.
fangs
They have
will really
mandibles.
leave a mark. Oh, I'm gonna
You
enjoy
actually
this.
use Divine Blessing on a wall? Oh, you. I don't even feel bad about shooting you
It
from
won't be
across the
easy
map,
beating
man.
that one. Not with my emblem's power protecting it.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can lift the Fang's curse with my restore staff. Give it to someone who can use it.
Give it to someone who can use it. Bro. Why did you bring it if you couldn't use it? Why didn't you say this ahead of time? Because I don't have anyone who can use it. Why would I think that? Bite of a corrupt wolf inflicts a status effect called Cursed Fangs. Each stack of Cursed Fangs will reduce the max HP of the affected unit by 5. The curse stacks with each hit and lasts for the rest of the battle unless you remove it with a restore stave. Well, at least it can be removed. At the very least, right? And there's the little symbol for it. Okay. Well. Who? You? Okay. I feel like I need to get Etier near a puddle. This music is really good. It's like going all over the place, but in a good way.
Now.
So I guess
witness
if I
my
would have
power,
kept
Divine
Micaiah
One.
on a Lear, we could have actually done something about that. But again, it's DLC. You're like fancy new characters. I thought you were going to transform and be able to use staves or something. No, not at all. Man, we can still engage plus. Oh, wow. That just makes me wonder, like, what do you look like? I just kind of want to see that. I don't. Oh, do I have an undo button? I do. Okay. I'm going to use it just so I can see. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Okay. Very cool. Oh, wait, Dragon Blast. Was that new? Oh, no, I don't think so. Okay. I don't remember it being called Dragon Blast, but my memory's trash. Anyway, engage plus with Nil. God, Nell and Nil. Why did they do that? I'm gonna have quite the time. Okay. Put you there. Panette with another steel axe. Nil. Also, was I getting experience? So the girls might not matter for this mode. Great miss. I don't think I am getting experience. Okay. Which is fine. Perfectly fine. I still wanted to go over the girls while they're here, regardless, you know. That's a lot of dudes. I am gonna go over here. We're gonna play the runaway game
If I may. Oh, me too. We're not done.
because I decided.
Don't break too easily.
Oh,
A good wind.
I decided that it'd be a good idea to do all this. Oh, Panette. Wow. So when they said you're not suited for battle, they were not lying, were they? Wow. Okay. Can I engage plus with a... No. I'm gonna engage plus here. Ugh. Maybe not. Well, I'll do it. A little bit of damage, get that engage in there. I do not have a good feeling about this enemy. Oh, you still survive all of this? Do I gotta blast you to keep just... That's overkill. That is so overkill. How much damage am I taking? I guess technically 10 because they're lowering my... Can I tomahawk? I'm gonna bond blast.
Sleep now.
Engage blast!
I am guided by the onions.
By the what? Because I heard onions, and I know that she didn't say guided by the onions. Oh, God. Oh, you doubled it! So not only did that guy get an extra HP bar, he's faster than the others. Seemingly. Okay. Okay. I mean, okay, shooting him from across the way has made things significantly worse. I do see that. However, I'll make do. Hold on. Okay. One of the clones doing something. You're so close yet so far. Wait. Okay, I don't know if Etienne can. Oh, we're so close. I need the crit to kill him. Okay. Is there anything else I can do here? If the crit doesn't work. I mean... If I engage plus, and I walk over here, Dragon Blast someone out of the way, just straight up. It doesn't matter who. Dragon Blast a path. And then Etienne with, what's the high? Mulagir, 85 accuracy, 10. As long as Nell does 10, that's all that matters, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's GG. There might be dialogue here, so let's attack with Nell first. Dragon v Dragon. Okay, there was no dialogue. Interesting. All right, never punish. Right? That's what I'm getting out of this. If I'm truly never punished, this lands.
Is this because I'm a failure?
You maybe.
I can fight no longer.
Okay. Okay. I had to go for it. All right, Etienne Lin, finish the job. Best accuracy is still that 85. I could miss. And if I miss, I can't do anything about it. There we go.
Fun. You've won. This time.
Okay. So, challenge maps is what it seems like. No experience. You just have units that are pre-made.
They got away. I was hoping we would finally learn their identity.
At least we got back the bracelet they were carrying. That's...
Tiki.
The bracelet of the ancestor. It seems different since we last laid eyes on it.
Maybe this emblem can tell us about their time in enemy hands. I'll summon them again so we can talk. Huh? That's strange.
What?
The invocation isn't coming to me. Perhaps it's because I'm in a new world? But that's no good. Summoning emblems is what a divine dragon does.
Divine dragon? I'm Tiki. Are you a divine dragon like me?
You can talk in that state?
Impossible. Emblems in this state shouldn't be able to speak.
Yeah.
Hello, Emblem Tiki. I might be able to summon you again, but your invocation isn't coming to me. Do you know it?
I don't know anything about an invocation. My head feels fuzzy. It hurts. Please, don't make me fight anymore. I don't like hurting people.
You need not act against your will. Allow me to return you to peaceful slumber.
You can do that?
I can indeed. But I am unfamiliar with this summoning power of which you speak. The divine dragon of this world was able to cleanse fallen emblems. It would seem that you cannot do the same. So I will send Emblem Tiki to rest. In slumber, she will be safe from those who would exploit her power. No longer will she be compelled to fight.
You might say we are containing her power in the bracelet. Sadly, since we lack the ability to awaken emblems, she cannot aid us any further.
It sounds like our only option right now. Please, go ahead. Whatever benefits there might be to keeping her awake, I won't force her to fight. Tiki, I hope we'll meet again someday.
I'd like that. When we do, let's play together lots, okay?
Absolutely.
Farewell, Emblem Tiki. Sweet dreams.
Night-night.
Now, so long as we keep her away from the enemy, she will be able to rest.
Thank you, Nell.
We place our emblems into slumber as a matter of course, to prevent their exploitation. Emblem Tiki was thus asleep when she was taken, but she returned to us awake. Our foe must therefore possess the power to awaken emblems.
In some sort of butchered state.
Only divine and
Jailbroken
Fell dragons can control
bracelets.
them in that way. There are no divine dragons left in this world, so that means our enemy is a Fell dragon. One of our siblings, in other words.
If it's a sibling of yours, then do you have any idea who it could be?
We have many brothers and sisters, but we're not acquainted with all of them. Many died in the most recent war. There is no telling which of them survived.
The power to control emblems is rare. If we knew the culprit, we would surely recall. Perhaps this child was born after we left Sombron, or developed this power late.
Dragon powers are unpredictable. I cannot transform myself or control emblems at all. Sombron deemed me a failure. If I had stayed with him, I would probably be dead
Control
by now.
emblems at all. Wait, does that mean if I were to give you an emblem ring, like, or maybe I couldn't select you. Honestly, I didn't even think to at the start there.
How awful.
I managed to survive only because Nell took me with her when she left. It angers me to think that our siblings could be behind this, to be given that kind of power, only to use it for evil. What a waste.
Nell.
Sorry. It's not my intention to poison the mood.
So, Divine One, our objective is to put an end to the ambitions of Sombron's mysterious heir. Since we are fighting to return the emblems to slumber, they will not be able to help us. Knowing this, it is your choice whether or not to join our cause. What say you?
Yes, I'll help.
Splendid! It is such a comfort to have you on our side. Isn't it, Nell?
After what I saw in that battle, I must agree. But I will remain unsettled by the necessity of fighting alongside this dead dragon.
Oh, I unsettle you, do I?
Please, there is no need to quarrel. Why don't the two of you shake hands and agree to be friends from now on?
I decline.
I like her. Nil's voice has gotten better. There are a few characters that all sound just like Nil. I'm just say Albert, Alfred, Amber, Clan. Not so much as Clan, but like there's this like squeaky voice of a few characters that's like really annoying, and especially initially as he woke up, sounded exactly like that. Slightly better, but there's something I'd be curious to hear him in Japanese. I wouldn't switch my voice over to that, but he might be better in a different language.
Then I guess I'll pass too.
But her, voice is good.
You could at least try
Skeptical.
to get along.
No.
Before we depart the castle, Nil, we should say our
No
farewells.
nonsense.
Oh, agreed.
I didn't know anyone else was in the castle. Is it a person I know?
You are welcome to come find out. But what you see may upset you.
It looks to be a monument of some kind.
This is the resting place of the divine dragon. Your grave. I did warn you.
We will be just a moment, Divine One. You can go back if you like.
Actually, do you mind if I say something? I'd like to speak to my other self, who lived here with you.
All right.
I think that would be a lovely gesture.
Visiting my own gravestone. Not something I ever thought I'd do. I can see why Nell is unsettled by this situation. I promise to fulfill your role and protect those important to you as best I can. And with that, my reflection, goodbye.
Why can't I turn into a dragon like you and Father?
There. You may someday.
I'm a failure. I'm weak.
No, Nell. You are strong. Surely you will be able to transform eventually.
What?
Not even Father can say for sure. But until then, hold on to this.
Your Dragonstone? But you won't be able to transform without it.
I can if you carry it for me. And I know you will always be by my side. We are two halves of a whole, Nell. This power is ours to share.
Our power.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll get more snippets of that as we go down the line. I don't know how many maps to expect, any of that, but we'll probably do one. Oh, interesting how the save. Okay. One a day until we're done. Interesting, though. I'm not sure how I feel about it being a challenge. Like, I like the idea. We'll see how it progresses. This makes me feel like, especially because they take your own units, which have already been modified, modify them in a different way than you already have touched them. I don't know. Strange. So like maddening might be even, how is maddening balanced? How is hard going to be balanced? I don't know. We almost got our ass beat. We kind of did. So many questions, so many unknowns. Hopefully we'll find out. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.